Alright, today we're playing Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. It's one of my favorite games of all time. One of the many games I played over my grandma's house when I would just when I would go over there. We'll just do this as the name. There we go. So this is, I think, yeah, it is the first time Mario has really gone outside of his genre of the normal platforming, and it is a full RPG. And it's a good one at that, too. I played this game about as much as I played Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, and Mega Man X. Those are my top played games for the Super Nintendo that I would do all the time. Oh, and Link to the Past. It's like my cluster of games I played all the time at my grandma's house. And this is one of my favorites. One of the best for the Super Nintendo, in my opinion. So we're gonna get into it. It's got a lot going on. It plays like a Mario game, and like an RPG, as you'd imagine. So you can run around and jump, and there is a small degree of platforming. And there is random encounters that, but unlike a lot of RPGs at the time, like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, everything you do has timing. So like if I just hit A, the buttons are B to defend and do other stuff, Y to do your special, X to use items, and A to attack. So if I just hit attack, you just do a punch. And that's it. But if you time it right, you can time attacks to do more damage, and you can time enemy attacks to take less damage. See, I guarded that one. Low levels, it doesn't really matter. The Y button is like your supers, or your specials, or your magic, or whatever kind of game genre you're talking about. And everything in this game has its own timing that you kind of have to figure out through playing. It tells you a lot of them, though. But we're gonna go rescue Peach from Bowser, as Mario does. This game's Bowser is a bit more intense than other Bowsers. Can they fight on a chandelier? Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario. Prepare yourself for the great beyond. I like how he just straight up says he's gonna kill him, like. So we're actually going to attack the Kink Link, the chain, instead of Bowser. The timing for jump is you basically do it, you hit Y right as you land, and there's a little noise and the stars come out. No, it's a chain reaction. And these chandeliers are suddenly hundreds of feet higher than they used to be. This should finish you. I like the Bowser crying animation. Wow, did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. It's gonna take you out. Foiled again. Jumpman Mario jumping up a straight 40 feet. Had me so worried. Let's get out of here. She's gonna fall. The music in this game is also really good. Pretty good story too. Like the giant sword from the sky. I really like Bowser's castle in this game. The design. I'm very nostalgic for this opening. I've probably seen it a good 20 or 30 times throughout my life. There are a lot of secrets, and I definitely don't know all of the secrets of the game just because I never really played this game through with a walkthrough and kind of just did it on my own as a kid, and haven't really played it. Probably, I would say I haven't played through it in at least 5 years. So there's definitely going to be things I forget. Pipe house. Also, where does Luigi live? Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out. Toadstool's late. This is one of the games where they call her Toadstool instead of Peach. Go ahead and save it, just cause. I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. Where is she? What's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Would you bring her back like you always do? Got a nice little world map. We're gonna go back to Bowser's Keep. I like the scale of how big that castle is based on how big Small Mario is. It's actually like appropriately sized. Halt, who goes there? A trespasser. This castle belongs to the Smithy Gang. It's our first step towards taking over the world. If it weren't for noisy characters like you, we'd practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. And he collapses the bridge. I just love that picture right there of the sword in the castle with the Bowser. I love how there's like a Bowser mountain. Wonder if that's naturally occurring or if he carved that himself. Ba-bang. Back so soon, did you forget something? What happened? Also, Mario is the king of charades. You will see that as I play this game. He never talks, but he's really, really good at charades. So much so that he just flew for a second there. We gotta go tell the Chancellor. Excuse me, that bump in your head reduced your HP. Use a mushroom to heal it. Do you know how to use items? Of course I do. You're so well traveled and experienced. I had something to tell you. Heck, I remember I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back in one piece. Do you know about timed hits? So I do, but I'm gonna hit no just to kind of show off how they work. So it's gonna explain it here for us. First, push A. You can guard it basically right there. Push A again to attack. Wait a second. Hit A again here. So you do basically double the damage. When successful, your attack changes and damage increases. Hit A prior to attack too. You can also hit B, which I've always done just because it's the defense button. It's just been kind of a thing I've done throughout my life. Now try a special strike. Press Y here. Your attack will be more powerful. Learn special skills as you gain experience. They're on the menu. Read about them. And there you are. Now you have a fighting chance against these monsters. I had something I had to tell you. That's right, we need to tell Chancellor about Toadstool. I'll see you over at Mushroom Way. Take these with you. So we're going on to Mushroom's Way. Now you're gonna see me use jump a lot. Little known thing about this, I actually played through this game so many times without even knowing this. Jump is Mario's first move, and it's technically his best, in a weird way. It actually gets stronger the more you use it. So, if you don't use it much at all, it won't be that strong, but if you use it a lot, it'll eventually be stronger than his strongest move. And it uses a lot less of your FP, which is like your magic points or your MP in other games. Classic Mario fashion, coins are your money in this game. Sometimes enemies you kill, they'll drop things like HP max. Oh, yeah, I did 3, I didn't guard that. Sometimes you get things like Lucky that doubles your gold and experience. You can go again, you can get attack up. His life is flashing before his eyes. Here's something nice. Honey syrups are items that heal our FP. FP goes up through items like flower tabs, flower boxes, and flower jars. They drop from bosses or special things. Also, if you find a flower in a treasure, that raises your max by 1 too. And anytime you get those is good, obviously. So this game's all about learning the timing of each attack. And obviously it is an RPG, so you level up, your stats go up, fights get harder, you get new party members eventually, and you learn new moves. I meant to jump right on the platform, but I landed on the Goomba. So I'm gonna use jump a lot, even when I don't need to, just to raise its power. Though as you can see, I am out of FP, so I can't do it unless I use a honey syrup, which I don't want to really do right now. When you find flowers in treasures, they do raise your max, but they do not heal you. We're gonna save the toad over here. I think the Koopa, the Flying Koopa, Sky Troopa, has a good amount of defense, as you can see. Takes more than 1 hit. It does drop a mushroom though, which is nice. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. Got a flower tab. So that mushroom full healed us, and it gave us a little bit of or gave us our FP back. Should be close to a level up. Yeah, I only need 1, so I'm gonna fight one of these guys to go level up before I move on. Use jump to kill this guy in 1 hit. Ooh, I did a good amount. Not too concerned though, because I'm gonna level up from this fight. Alright, reaches level 2. So you can see all my stats go up. I also get to choose a stat to go up more between power, health, and magic attack. The bonus, there's always a good bonus, so you want to check at each level. So attack goes up by 1, defense goes up by 1, health goes up by 3, or if I do magic attack, it goes up by 3. So I definitely want to pick that one this level. Mario's a good balanced character, and his jump is quite strong, so we're going to level both magic attack and regular attack pretty evenly. It's a hammer bro. You looking at my hammer? I don't like you. Mario better be careful, he's got a mean streak. Now you got my hammer angry, you shouldn't have done that. So we're gonna jump on this guy first. Since I leveled up and got jump up, they actually have 50 health. That's the reason I jumped so much. Is basically you one-shot them. Valor Up raises their max defense, which I should have. Normally what I would do is I would attack them a few times. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a honey syrup. Valor Up raises their defense. I actually did jump more than I meant to do. Normally when I'm playing through I jump just enough to do about 48 damage. So I can jump on one, get it 2 health left, then jump on the other one, and then basically kill one and kill the other. That way Valor Up doesn't really do much. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom is just ahead. We're almost there. Where'd this hammer come from? Do you know what this is? It has the Hammer Brothers insignia on it. No one stands a chance when you whomp them with this. It might come in handy. Picked up a hammer. Hammer! So that's basically a weapon for Mario. Raises his attack by 10. We're gonna move on to Mushroom Kingdom. I like how Mushroom Kingdom is actually like a town instead of just, you know, Peach's castle. We haven't seen Princess Toadstool. Bowser's got her again. I really like this game for a lot of reasons, but I think it's really interesting that like the Toads like have families. You can see there's mom and dads. There's different sizes for the adults. If I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you. Sure. This kid's on cocaine. But I like how it's like it's like actually a full city, which is really cool. This game does a lot of jump gags. Go to the item shop. One of Frogfish's grandchildren is running errands in town today. Haven't seen him though. We're gonna buy some shirt and some pants. And I don't have enough for jump shoes. So I'm gonna sell a mushroom. I'm gonna buy some jump shoes. Whoop. There we go. It makes jump stronger, and it makes it so you can jump on jump-resistant enemies like the spiky guys. Shirt is Mario's defensive item. It's his armor. Give him some jump shoes. I hope my grandchild turns out to be just like the princess. Mario, let's see you and I get hitched in a few years. Give me some time to grow into my mom's wedding dress. It's a little forward. The stars are the star on the outside means it's an inn. So we're gonna go ahead and save. Is this guy playing a little Game Boy over here? If you talk to him enough, you can buy his Game Boy for him and play a very difficult kind of Galaga-esque game, which I'll show off a little bit later. I definitely don't have 500 gold right now. Coins. There is a secret chest up here that we're gonna try to get. Oh, it's in the next one. You only have one chance to get it, and it's... never mind, I missed it. You have to follow him in there, and there's a hidden jump chest that, I never remember where it is, and you only have one little shot to get it. But that's okay, it's just one it's either a frog coin or a flower, I don't remember. We heard an explosion at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. That's weird. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. Toadstool's chilling at Mario's house now. I feel the worst. Could Bowser be behind this? So, Mario's gonna play his maximum charades now. Spores live? You're telling us Bowser's abducted Princess again? Never mind, it'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Toadstool. And then... I don't know how he does that, but it's magical. He, like, changes his whole body, even the clothes. Egad, the keep is unassailable. What awful powers at work here. Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save her dear princess. Mario. I like that little bit. It makes you move before that, so it's the second you take a step, he interrupts you. I almost forgot, this might not help you, but why don't you take it along? Got a map. Mario. Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare your journey. The vault guard shall assist you. We're gonna explore the castle a little bit. I think there's a... So that's the one thing I can't remember. There's hidden treasures all throughout the game, and that's the one thing that I did forget. I used to remember where a lot of them were. Toadstool's room. It's a very nice bed. Found Toadstool's question mark. What do you think you're doing? I'll give you this in exchange. Just leave everything where it was. It's a neat little Easter egg. Check out this way. Well, guy better not be goofing off. I don't think there's anything in here. The Chancellor's filled me in. Come, let's show you around. Help yourself to the treasures. This is a coin. Small ones are worth 1, a large one's worth 10. This one's a 10. This is a flower. The more you gather, the more flower points you'll have. Find them all. This mushroom will restore your HP, or your hit points and flower points. Unfortunately, mushrooms you find as items only restore your HP. So the item mushroom heals you 30 health, but if you find the mushroom in the chest like that, it full heals all your hit points, your HP, and your FP. Come back here. I love Mallow. I used to never like him just because the characters you'll get later, I'm not going to spoil who, I always liked more as a kid, but recently I've learned to really like Mallow. He's a goober. That reptile stole my grandpa's coin. I can't cry, big boys don't cry. He cries and makes it rain. Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? I'm alright now, sorry. Nothing like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. My grandpa asked me to buy some things for here. When I walked into town, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Mario, let's see how you're gonna take care of Bowser. Jump. Jump is how I'm gonna do it. Wow, he doesn't stand a chance. You're the Mario? I know all about you. You've got more jump in you than a box of frogs. I'm Mallow from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog, but can you believe it? I can't jump. Embarrassing, huh? Doesn't really look like a frog. How about it, Mario? Will you help me catch that filthy thief? Sure thing. The young frog Mallow, who doesn't look at all like a frog, joins Mario in his quest. So Mallow's pretty cool. Show you his stats. He doesn't really... You'll see, his attack is really bad. Although I guess comparing him to Mario, his stats are pretty much the same. Although that would be more noticeable later. Mallow's got really good magic defense, really good attack. Or not really good attack. He's good, really good at magic. His first attack is Thunderbolt, which is great. He's like, I guess, what you'd call the mage. I've got something to report, sir. I saw him. He's here. He zoomed past just a second ago. Did you see him? Did he look something like this? Why, yes, exactly. He's the one who took my coin. Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Sheesh, give me a break here. Har har. Yous mugs will never catch me. A snail could outrun you morons. I just realized, I think he's a creature that's in no other Mario game. Crocodile dude. Also, I should equip Mallow with pants. Yeah, that's a lot better. 3 defense to 9 defense. Every character has their own, like, things, so anytime you see something shirt, it'll be Mario's equipment, and something pants, it'll be Mallow's equipment. With the exception of a few items that are, like, everyone can equip them. There he is. He probably stashed in that bag. Let's nab him. You trying to tail help me? Go home to your mommy before you get hurt, kid. So that Thunderbolt ability is what makes Mallow good. So I'm gonna have Mario pop that guy with that hammer. Thunderbolt costs 2 and it hits everyone. And yeah, you can see why that's good. What makes Mallow good is that right there. The timing for Thunderbolt, that took me a really long time to figure out as a kid, and I never knew when it was. And knowing when that timing is makes him a lot better. I'll show you the damage if you don't time it. I like how he jumps out of his pants to cast his spells. Yeah. So it still kills all of them in one hit, which is nice. But later in the game it's a lot more noticeable if you don't time it right. Because it does about, I think it does 50% more. The timing for it is like right after they disappear, right before the sound effect plays. You couldn't jump to save your life, kid. Guess this is goodbye. I like how the crocodile guy is not only faster than Mario, but he jumps higher, because I can't jump straight up there. But I can use this little flower thing. And there's these, which you definitely want to do. Oh, didn't mean to run into that guy. Bop the K9. Mello doesn't have a weapon, and his attack is kind of low, so he doesn't do a whole lot. I always love that sound effect when he punches, though. For a lot of timing, it's usually right before the sound effect plays, or right after the sound effect plays. So you, for Mello's timing, you do it right after the bloop noise. I definitely could have attacked those in a better order. HP max. It'd be nice if Mallow got one of those. Yeah, what I should have done is hammered the same one twice, then had Mallow attack the same one 3 times. But that's fine. 4 experience, 8 gold. I'm probably gonna want to use a... Oh, is this the place with... No, this isn't the place with the star. So we're gonna give him a mushroom. The reason I haven't used my flower items yet, the flower tabs and the flower jar, is because when you use them, they also full heal you. Here's one of the hidden items I do know about. There we go. Caro Cola. Oh, you're a persistent bugger, but I'm 100 miles ahead of you. So as Mario, we're gonna try jumping a lot, just to... We're gonna do it consistently throughout the game, just to level it up. Oh, wasted a mushroom. Not a big deal, though. They're a dime a dozen, and they're not much gold. I'm gonna get into a few fights to level up. Alright, how much do we need to level up? 9 for Mario, 4 for Mallow. Alright. In this area coming up there is a... Oh, meant to jump and hit the treasure and not the K9. I'm gonna go ahead and thunder these guys because they have a lot of health. That one is like... Yeah, the timing is like right after the noise plays, so it's like a... So you want to do it right after the initial thunderbolt sound? So it's like an aftershock kind of deal. Should level Mallow up. Reaches level 3. There's HP rain. So magic attack by 17, or by 1, health by 4, and attack by 3. So I'm not going to have Mallow attack much. Much at all, actually. His magic attack is much better than his physical attack. But I'm going to give him one thing of attack right now. Later, though, I'm probably going to give him magic attack when attack is the benefit. I just want him to have a little bit for now. But normal attacking is definitely not what he's good at. He also learned HP rain when he leveled up. So he's got a all enemy magic attack, and he's got a heal a party member. So he's a really good character. Here you see him trying to get this item. He's like, give it up, that's tempting, but now's not the time. You definitely don't want to skip this, but that's the game like basically telling you, hey, that's probably worth it. So it's a star, and when you get a star, you can just run through enemies, and you auto get the experience as though you killed them. So you basically get to do all these fights for free. So that gets you a lot of experience whenever you can do that. Mario reaches level 3. Learns Fire Orb. So attack is the benefit, so we're going attack. Mario's kind of an all-around character, so really all of the stats are good for him. The magic attack, despite the fact that you wouldn't think jumping is magical, it is affected by magic damage. So you definitely want to give him magic attack up. And yeah, that star got us a lot of experience towards, for free, basically. There are not many stars in the game, but you definitely want to use them for all they're worth whenever you can. Dead end, they won't give up. I'll just have to hide. So he swooses on out of there. He's gone into hiding. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him and catch him. Also, Mario learned Fire Orb, which I totally forgot to acknowledge. How close are we to another level up? Not really, so we'll just go fight him. What's this? You fools couldn't chase down a pumpkin. So you gotta kinda like sneak up on him. Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 100 more years to catch me. Okay, I guess that counted him seeing me. Your eyes are much faster than their feet. At this rate, it'll take you 50 more years to catch me. You again? This is getting old. It'll still take you... Enough. You got me fair and square. I'll give you back your coin. Did you really believe me? I was lying. So I'm gonna do Fire Orb just because it's really cool. Hit Y repeatedly. So you can shoot out a bunch of Fire Orbs. It does a lot of damage. Youch! Krako's dousing a tailfire. And also kind of, it does like super effective damage against him. So I could do, you can see how little Mallow's normal attack does. I don't remember how much HP Rain costs, so I'm just gonna do the hammer. Yeah, 2. Okay, I'll do that now to show that off. That one, the timing is right after the cloud disappears. That one took me a long time as a kid to figure out too. That's why as a kid I never really liked Mallow, is because I could never figure out when any of his timings were. So I always thought just his spells were not that good. But that's just because I never knew how to use them right. Ooh, that did a lot. Krako's the first, like, I wouldn't say he's hard, but I could definitely foresee someone losing on this fight. Got a freebie. Using a weird mushroom to heal himself. Again, we could use Fire Orb just to do more damage, but I'd rather take this time to make jump stronger. Bloop bloop. Guard that. Yeah. This is this fight shows you that really if you guard attacks, you take a lot less damage. That's a lot of things. Oh my god, I died. Sorry, Mallow. That was my bad. One more hit left. Give me back my coin, or I'll belt you again. Ouch. I'm gonna pay you back in spades, kid. Go on, take back your grubby old coin. Adios, amigos. Alright, we got it back. 8 experience, 10 coins, and a flower tab. We did it, we got Grandpa's coin back. I can finish my errand now. Look at that Krako guy left a wallet. We found a wallet. I'm gonna go back to the shop, Mushroom Kingdom. You coming? Now the nice thing this game does is, if a party member's dead at the end of a boss fight, they don't lose the experience. A lot of games do that, where a character's dead at the end of a fight. They don't get experience for it. This game, everyone gets it no matter what. So we're gonna go ahead and save, and that's gonna be the end of the first episode, and we'll see what happens at Mushroom Kingdom next episode.